Hey guys, welcome back to Gulfside Baitworks. Today, I was just watching a new episode from Triple C, and I saw he was using Lureworks Cherry Red dye, which is a color that I absolutely love. And I was like, you know what? I got to make some Redbug. So thank you for the inspiration for that, Triple C. Love your channel. Definitely check him out if you haven't watched him before. Though if you watch me, you probably have. But anyway, I looked all over. I could not find my cherry red, and I was like, "Well, crap, this is not going to work out then." But I found strawberry dye from Lureworks, so we're going to try it with that. I've never made Redbug with that, but we like to experiment here. So it's going to be a pretty simple colorway. I got strawberry red dye. I got 4 different sizes of Lureworks Emerald Glitter. We got 0.015, 0.040, 0.050, and 0.062. And some of them are, okay, all of them but the 0.062 are hex cut. This one is square cut. But yeah, so it's going to be pretty simple, pretty easy. We'll see how the Lureworks strawberry dye checks out. I believe, as per what Bait Chuckin' told me, these new dyes from Lureworks are in fact stuff that they bought and repackaged from MF. So I believe this is actually MF strawberry dye. And okay, well, yeah, a little bit got in there. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to try it out. This is quite a bit darker than the strawberry or the cherry dye that I usually use for Redbug. Yeah, it's a little bit darker shade of red, but it is nice and clear. We're going to jump it up. We're going to put 10 more into 15. I don't want to overdo it, but I don't think I don't think I could opaque this out anyway, but yeah, so I wanted to make some sticks, so I got our epic 5-inch classic stick bait mold out. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Now we got a nice strawberry color. And it might darken up a little bit when we put the emerald in there. Now, here's one thing I did want to say. You notice I pretty much always use 8-bit stuff, but I'm not in this, and my reason being is normally when I make Junebug, I use Glimmerfin. I tried making Redbug with Glimmerfin before, and it turned out that, the Glimmerfin is gold to green, right? And different colors get filtered out going through certain colors. Well, if you put Glimmerfin in here, it filters the green out, and you get a red bait with gold colors. You just see the gold, which definitely has its uses. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. I haven't tried any of the other ones, but my basic understanding of how colors filter going through each other, I don't know that the other color shifting ones like Jade or Reptile wouldn't do the same thing. So we're going with the classic emerald green today. But yeah, so there is, at least what I was just saying there, so you don't end up wasting some expensive siren scales on something that doesn't end up working, because that would suck, because I've done it. But I mean, they still look pretty cool. It's just if you're looking for Redbug and you get red and gold, it's just not what you were expecting, But, we always got to experiment around here. So that's how we figured that out, via experimenting. And I'm putting a 1/16 of each of these in here. It is going to be a fairly glitter thick kind of bait. But, yeah. And I'm definitely going to have to reheat this before we shoot as well. And my mold is kind of cold, so we'll see how it goes. Sometimes when this mold is cold, I end up with some bubbles. I'm not sure the science behind that, but I say the mold is cold. It's like 95 degrees in here because it's the beginning of the summer and we're in Clearwater, Florida. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. Cool for a mold. But, yeah, I definitely got to reheat this real soon. Interesting. Yeah, so this is actually coming out more like a traditional Redbug. I normally make my Redbug a little brighter. But yeah, see, definitely got to reheat. But, yeah. So yeah, we're going to get this reheated. I'll get the mold set up. And we ended up with 15 drops of strawberry dye to get to that color. So yeah, we'll be right back. All right. Here we go. Ooh, that worm blend is like water. Love it. But yeah, so we got all those different colors and sizes. Not colors, different sizes. Came out pretty good. I think I might have gotten a little too hot to shoot because it's so thin, but that might also be a good thing. I guess we'll see. We'll see if they come out good or not. We got the Epic Classic Stick Bait, 5-inch, 8 cavity. Definitely an awesome mold. Being able to shoot 8 sticks at once really saves you time. Just gotta get away. You gotta be careful with these things. I smashed my hand on one because I squeezed it and it got caught in there the other day. Whew. Oh no, there goes our glitter. All right. Whew. And our plastic's like $3.50, so it's kind of on the hot side, so we'll see how this goes. And this mold takes up quite a bit of plastic because, of course, it is an 8 cavity. But, it's an Epic. Epic did a great job on it. Of course they did. It's Epic. All their molds are awesome. I've never had a problem with an Epic mold. Yeah, so a little bit darker than I normally do my Redbug, like a darker shade of red. That's pretty clear on here, but this is super thin, so we'll see what it looks like in the actual baits. I'm thinking it's going to be more darker red like this. But yeah, I might have to go freshwater fishing here sometime soon, since we're making some Redbug and sticks. I caught a bass in the Hillsborough River Narrows a while back on Redbug. I was pretty excited. River bass are hard to come by because so many people fish in the river. The Tampa Bay area has like 2 million people in it, so there's a lot of people around, a lot of people fishing the river. But yeah, throw that back in there. And it looks like the nub got stuck in here. This is hot. Ooh, hot. All right, we're good. All right, well, we'll give that some time to cool, and then we'll check them out. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we're back. Let's check this thing out and see how they look. Like I said, mold was cold, plastic was really hot, so hopefully they're not. Ooh, that's hot. Hopefully they're not too. Oh yeah, they came out good. All right. Was worried about them being a little denty because the. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those. Oh man, those came out good. Wow, that came off awesome. Perfect. Just throw that in there. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The like I was saying with the colors filtering, so you get a little bit of like when you look at it straight on, the ones that are closer to you look like the emerald green, but it almost looks like there's black flake in it as well, because some of the color filters out as it goes through. Yeah, these look cool. I think these are gonna catch. Yeah, a little bit darker shade of red than I would normally use for jute or Redbug, but I like Redbug a lot. It's a fish catcher for me. One time I was when we were in the middle of moving, we stayed at my parents' house for a while, and they got a lake on the property. I made some Redbug, and I just walked right down to the lake and caught a fish with one that hadn't been out of the mold for more than like 10 minutes. Redbug is a great bass fishing color for me. But yeah, so there we go. We can go back over what we used. We had a 15 drops of strawberry dye. That's 242 Lure Works. I believe you could also use MF for these as well. If you wanted this exact shade of red. And then we used a 16th, I believe, of each of 4 different colors of Lure Works Emerald Green, 0.062, 0.050, 0.015, and 0.040. Now, I believe Lure Works actually makes these emerald ones in almost like every size that they make. I think they've got more than just these 4. So you could use whichever sizes you want. As long as you got a few different sizes, you're going to get this kind of, I think STG always says dichotomy for like how the different sizes look. But I just love that. To me, I like to think of it as like a mottled look. But yeah, so anyway, that's what we did today. If you liked it, throw me a comment, tell me what you think. And like, subscribe, share it. That would be appreciated. I'll bring the camera around here and we can look at them closer. In fact, I'll even pick one up and bring it around to the light. So it's kind of a pale, almost maroonish red in the light. But yeah, there we go. There's what we used. 16th of each of these, 15 drops. All right, well, anyway, thank you guys for coming by Gulfside Bait Works. We'll see you next time.